Before WoodGreen, my life was messed up. I was confused, I was angry because of the wrong choices I made in my life. I got into an abusive relationship, but I had a beautiful son out of it, which was a comfort to me. But I didn't have the tools necessary to combat or face the consequences or the results of the relationship. I didn't have that. I had no information, nothing. But when I got introduced to WoodGreen and I was accepted into the program, then they could afford me. I had affordable housing. But before then, I was homeless for a period of time. I moved from one shelter to the other with my son. So it was so stressful. One of the most difficult moments before I came to Homeward bound was really the fact that my son was not stable. He had a lot of issues. He couldn't, fighting in school. I knew what was going on because I'm the kind of person that I internalize my things, I don't say it. So that was really difficult for me. And then I was planning on going back to school and there was no childcare. I'm like, how can I do this? How can I go to school? What do I do with my son? And I know we cannot just like leave him alone to go all by himself. So it was really a stress for me. When I got to WoodGreen, they helped me out with an affordable house. They helped me out with childcare and they sent me to school. And I was also a recent immigrant then. And I needed, I had to network. I didn't have Canadian experience. I didn't have Canadian education, which could open doors for me. So WoodGreen provided all that for me. And also gave me stability. My happiest moment is that I've been able to solidify my relationship with my son. It was totally, I was always so mad at him. I think for a while I kind of blamed him for my situation. I was thinking he was one of the causes of my setback. So it's stabilized. We have a good relationship going on because I remember times when he used to say, why don't you have time for me? You're always busy, you're always you're working, you don't have time, why don't we do things together? So I had the opportunity to doing things with him together because I was now calm. The stress was gone. At least I could manage it. Yeah, so I had the time for my son. My hopes for the future are very bright because I completed my program in computer networking. And I didn't have to worry about the fees. It was paid for me. I succeeded. I'm done with the program and I have a job at BMO. So my hopes for the future is very bright. That I think every single mom needs support. And they have to think that our kids are our strength. I want them to know that they are not alone. And they should do their best to get back to school, be it through one program like Homeward Bound, or maybe getting some money like OSAP, something like that, to go back to school to get their lives, to better their lives for the sake at least of their kids. So I just want to encourage every single mom not to give up hope. Don't need to. There's hope. As long as there's life, there is hope. Yeah.